Hey, are you a Euro USD trader that lacks clarity when it comes to the direction of the day? I mean, you do not know exactly what the daily bias is going to be like on the Euro USD. Now, in this live stream, or by the end of this live stream, you'll be able be able to start determining direction of the day all by yourself. And I'm going to be sharing everything. You will be able to start determining, the direction of the day and start calling the direction of the day yourself. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining to whoever is joining right now. I greatly appreciate. You guys know that every Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. my local time, that's East African time, I get onto these live streams to be able to share with you what I believe the direction of the day is going to be like on the Euro USD. Now, for me to be able to do this, I use my 50% win rate strategy that gives me a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. It is a very profitable strategy. So if you're out there and you do not have a strategy to trade, I mean a profitable strategy that you can be able to use in the markets to trade, definitely this strategy that I'm going to be sharing for free, it is the same exact strategy that I used to trade. So you will be taking it home all by yourself. Maybe the other thing you might need to do is go back test it and make it your very own, gain some confidence with it and be able to start trading this same exact strategy. So thank you. Thank you so much to whoever is joining right now. I appreciate you taking your time and joining me every Monday to Friday, and as I share the direction of the day on the Euro USD. So yeah, so basically what we are going to be doing right now is to be able to show you exactly how I trade this strategy, or maybe even how the direction of the day today, the 23rd of October 2024, the direction, how it's going to be. So I'm going to be sharing that just in a bit. So yes, my I'm Gani. I've been trading for the last over 4 years now, and I'm telling you, it wasn't always an easy journey, especially at the beginning. It was quite a tough journey because being able to, get to master maybe the technicals, mastering your psychology, mastering the strategy. That's in terms of technicals. Then also mastering maybe the risk management bit of things. It wasn't easy. I'm telling you, it was not easy. But it's because of consistency, staying the course, not giving up, especially personally, I'm someone who is right now 36 years. So, most of the times you have family. So if you have family, it's not an easy ride, guys. So you have to really be determined. You need to be focused for you to stay course and be able to, see this through. So I was able to persevere all through this to be able to stay course and start, you know, getting profitable. And it's been a long journey. So I feel for you if you're out there and you're just starting out and you don't know exactly how things should be or how things should go. I would feel your journey. So it's the reason I started this channel, to be able to share what I think can be able to help other traders out there. So that's why every single day I get onto these live streams to be able to share direction of the day. Then I also do upload videos. Like there's a video currently up out there. So there's a new video out that I released. I believe that was yesterday. It is on revenge trading. It's a very, very powerful video because I took time to really share from the heart a great way that you can be able to, get out of things like revenge trading, because it's one of the number one killers when it comes to, you trying to become profitable. If you are still revenge trading, you will never become profitable. I'm telling you, you will not become profitable if you are still revenge trading. So, you being able to get such vices out of yourself is one of those great things that you can do for yourself to be able to start becoming profitable. So now for me, before I even jump onto the chart to show you direction of the day, number one, what I like to do, it is like a routine that I go through every single morning before I get onto the chart to see which trades I'm taking, which trades I'm not taking. Before I get onto the chart, the number one thing I like to do is to know exactly for this particular day, do we have any fundamentals? So if there are any red folder news events that are going to be happening that particular day, I like to know exactly the time these red folder news events are going to be happening, because the reason I like doing this is usually as these news events drop, if you have a trade on, usually what ends up happening is that sometimes the brokers that we use, they tend to widen spreads and also basically increase slippage on uh, on any of the trades that you might be taking in the market. So for you to avoid this, what I like to do is to be able to manage my trades through these news events. So for example, if I do have it on, if I know, let's say the news event is going to be dropping, let's say like at 8:30 a.m., that's New York time. What I like to do is I go to the chart at least 5 minutes before the news event drops and then move my stop to break even. This is how I manage my trades. So basically, once I've done this, I know that even when this news event goes against me and spreads are widened, I'm obviously not going to be affected that much. Other than you living on full risk, and then that trade goes against you, and you face massive slippage, because on some of those trades, for example, me who uses a mechanical stop of only 10 pips, so I might end up, getting slipped maybe 10 pips more or 15 pips. This can happen, and for you to avoid this, the best thing I found you could do for yourself is to manage your trades through these news events. So I like to know exactly the time these news events are going to be happening. So for today, the 23rd, lucky enough, we do not have any red folder news event when it comes to the euro and the United States dollar. So you can see right here on the 23rd, we do not have any red folder news event. Now for me, I actually filtered this particular website, forexfactory.com, to only and only show me the red folder news events and bank holidays. So how I did that is to come to this filter tool right here. So I came here, then selected red folder news events, and then also I selected bank holidays, then event types, I selected all events, then currencies, I only trade the Euro USD, so I selected Euro and the United States dollar, then applied effect. So that's exactly how you're going to do it to be able to have this on right there. So basically, when it comes to news events, or when it comes to news for today, the 23rd of October 2024, we do not have any red folder news event. So what this means is that if I happen to get a setup and I enter a trade today, I will not be worried. I will let my trade run to TP or run to the stop. I will not be concerned at all. So today, the 23rd of October 2024, what exactly am I looking out for? So let's try and get onto the chart to see exactly how the market looks like. Now, when it comes to the strategy, as I told you, I'm going to be sharing this strategy for free right here on the channel. Now, the strategy, it is a very simple strategy that I believe even a complete beginner can be able to, trade this same exact strategy, because it's a very simple strategy, guys. I'm telling you, it's very simple. So all you need to do, or all you need to know about the strategy is that usually, or how I trade this is basically usually price on the next day. It likes to go into certain levels from the previous day. So it is a strategy that uses price action from the previous day. So it's that one of those strategies that utilizes price action from the previous day. So from the previous day, I'd like to look out for areas of interest. Now, some of these areas of interest can either be maybe an order block, a fair value gap, an equal high or equal low. So these are areas of interest that price usually on the next day likes to go tap back in these areas. Then once it has tapped into these areas, this is when price likes to, rally in the reverse direction of that particular area of interest. So for example, today, the 23rd of October 2024, we can see this is price action from from yesterday, the 22nd. We can see price came and then it was bearish right there, so you can tap in. So then what do we look out for? So from the previous day, what I like to see is basically we can see there was a change of character. There was actually a break of structure right here, which formed this this order block right. So what I would want to happen, what I would expect to happen is for price to come all the way up here. It basically takes out any of the stops resting above this particular order block right here. Then once price has done that, just zoomed that in. Okay, let's try and zoom out. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that number one, I would like price from this previous day to actually come. It takes out any of the liquidity that might be resting above there. Then once price has done, expect it to reverse to this opposite direction. So this is one key level that I'll be looking at or following at 1.08380. So that's a key level that I'm going to be intently following. Once price gets to this level, definitely I'll be striking. And the other key level, when we look at the low of the day that was formed yesterday, do we have any area of interest? We can clearly see that price has already taken out the low from the previous day. So for me, what I would like to look out for is this level right here, the low of the Asian session. So this low right here of the Asian session, I'll be intently following it as well, because once price actually comes, takes out that low of the Asian session, once price comes, takes it out, then we'll be looking to take a trade in the opposite direction. So basically, these are the two key levels that I'm going to. Level number one is this right here at 1.08380. Then the other level is this right here at 1.07922. So those are the two key levels that I'm going to be intently looking at. Once price gets to these two levels, to L or to any of these two levels, definitely I'll be striking right there and then. So you can clearly see that when it comes to the technicals, or when it comes to analysis, I've been doing this on the 1 hour time frame, but when it gets to the execution bit, I like to execute on the 5-minute time frame. So this is where I execute from, on the 5-minute time frame. So once price gets to any of these levels that I've set, because I'm someone who is just I just react to price. I don't predetermine that it's going to move like this, like this, like this. No, once price gets to a level that I feel it is a valid level, then this is when I react and make an entry in the market. So basically, once price gets to either this level or this level right here, once it does that, I drop down to the 5-minute time frame, and this is where I will be taking my entry. Now, for me to be able to enter, or for me to be able to make an entry, what I look out for is an inversion fair value gap to form. So once price has inversed a fair value gap, or once price overlaps a fair value gap on the 5-minute time frame, this is when I look to actually strike. So in case you do not know what an inversion fair value gap, let's take a case in point here. Let's focus at this area right here. So what an inversion fair value gap is, this is when price overlaps a previously existing fair value gap. So for example, let me try and zoom in right here. So we had a small fair value gap right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It was a bullish fair value gap right there. So from this bullish fair value gap that we had, this small one, then we had this bearish candle that came and overlapped or closed it. So price closed that fair value gap. So let me show you very well what happened. So you can clearly see that price, we had this fair value gap, then this bearish candle came and overlapped or basically closed that fair value gap that was on the chart. So basically, this is what we call an inversion fair value gap. It's an industry commonly used word. So you should be able to know it. So once I see that happen on the 5 minute time frame, boom, I'm striking right there and then. And when it comes to the stop loss, personally, I use a mechanical stop. So I use a 10 pip stop loss. And when it comes to that take profit, I use 30 pips. I aim for 30 pips in the market, but I also like to squeeze this to a 1 to 4 to basically be able to make extra profits from the market. So you might be there asking or wondering, why does he use 10 pips or why does he use 30 pips as his TP? Now, for me, over experience or over time, I've noticed or realized that when it comes to the Euro USD, it at least moves 30 pips in a day. So it is how I came to these numbers. It's how I came to determine that I should use maybe a 30 pips take profit. And this is how I've done it for the longest time, guys. And I'm telling you, it's a profitable way to trade the Euro USD. Yeah, so basically, this is it. You can let me know in the comments what you think or what you feel. In case you have any questions, head over to the comment section and let me know what you think about this. So basically, this is how I'm going to be trading now. This is a key thing, guys. If price doesn't get to either of these levels, either this level or this level, I'm not taking a trade for the day. So these are the kinds of rules you need to incorporate into your trading so that you stay on top of your game, guys. If you do not do this, I'm telling you, you will not turn profitable. I have some rules in your trading that will be able to guide you that no matter what, you are not breaking your rules. So this is how you should be trading. This is how all the top traders you know out there, this is how they do it. If you are someone that sets rules and keeps breaking them, trust me, you will never turn profitable. And then of course, the other thing I'd like to tell you is for you to always manage your risk well. Do not over risk. Don't over risk. Don't go all in. Don't think this one trade is what is going to make you profitable. I have some of my followers maybe that are out there and they happen to watch such a live stream and say, oh, Gani said once price gets to this level, it's going to reverse in the other direction. So let me go all in on this particular trade. Guys, that's not how trading works. When it comes to trading, it's a game of probabilities. You're playing a game of probabilities. So something can happen or it might not happen. So do not put all your eggs in one basket. That's not how things work. So basically, this is it. You can head over to the comments. Let me know in case you have any questions. I'll be gladly answering them back. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you always taking your time and joining me every single morning as I share what the direction of the day is going to be like on the Euro USD. So thank you for watching. I wish you guys a very good trading day.